Alright, folks. Oh, should I zoom in? It looks like I should zoom in. It seems like it's good. Alright, yeah, that's good enough. Alright, I'm raw dogging it this week. Usually I go through and I like try and, familiarize myself with the stuff I listed, think of some stuff to say. But we're just going in though. We're doing it live. This is for the first week of July. Yeah, $2,179 in total sales. Only 1,300 in net sales out of that. I guess that's not as bad as I thought. It's up a little bit. 63 sold, average sales price $34.60. I'm seeing. Oh, well, quantity sold's down. Oh, net sales is up though. Oh, whatever. All right, down here at the bottom, some returns. I made a mistake on these. So these were actually a size medium that were just stretched out. The size tag was gone. What I didn't realize, this style code 58033, that is specifically for men's size medium baggies. I didn't know that at the time. Since there's no size tag, I just estimated the size, and I think I forgot to put something in the description saying like, "Hey, size just an estimate because the size tag's missing." So a person bought this. They, I guess, looked up the style code after the fact instead of looking it up before. I don't know. It is weird, but I just sent him a refund. I didn't even want him back at that point. It's such just not a good item. Mm-mm. This shirt got returned twice, so I was like, I'm not even gonna relist it. So just toss that one. Let's see. Now stuff down here. This is like, I don't know why. I remember comping this pair out, and like I knew the comps weren't super great, but I was like, this pattern's cool. It's like I can sell these. No, I cannot. I cannot sell these. So I guess just ego. For some reason, I thought I was better than whatever this old comp said. I don't know. Weird. I don't really pick up Johnny O almost ever. Uh, J. Crew, I do some. And mostly like, I would say like the vintage pieces more than anything. Like J. Crew, like oarsman stuff, cool. This Yachty golf brand, I don't know when I got this. It was probably just like $5, and I picked it up for some reason. But like, I don't think this has ever really been that good. As long as I've known about it, it's not been that good. This one, like, I just thought because of the pattern it'd do okay, and I got it at the bins, so I was like, oh, whatever. It's only like 50 cents. But you're gonna notice a theme down here at the bottom. Like, where is it? Like, I know I got this at the bins because I was like, oh, it's like 4 ounces, so it's gonna cost me like 50 cents. But like I made a profit. I know I did, but like, why am I messing around with $12 pieces? I don't know. That's I don't shop at the bins a lot because I don't find super good stuff there, and then I just end up talking myself into buying all these like $15 items for some reason. I don't know why I do it. I should just walk out with nothing. I feel like that'd be better than buying all this like cheap stuff. Then I can go spend more time looking for good stuff instead of spending my time listing the bad stuff. So I don't know. I can't believe this only sold for $9. I think this graphic's awesome, and it's on a Russell Made in USA tag. I don't get it. I don't know what happened that no one wanted this. That's how it went. Another thing, I feel like this should sell for more. I don't know. So I guess moral of the story for today's episode is eBay doesn't care what you think. eBay doesn't care if it's cool. Just look at the comps. Are the comps good? Yes or no. That's it. Take your emotions out of it. So unfortunate but true. Harley piece. I got this at the bins. I knew it wasn't gonna be that good. I was like, oh, it's like $1, so I got it. I think this William Murray golf stuff is on its way out. There's a time that it was like, ooh, I just sold some jeans for $52. Nice. There's some Ed Hardy jeans. Um, these were, I would say, like 25, 30 fairly consistently. Now, yeah, $15 about what I can get. So more bin stuff. Like, these are so lightweight, and like, we're up to 15 now. And to be fair, there was some little snags I didn't notice, so I listed them a little bit cheaper. But still, like $14. Ugh. These, I didn't notice this big old flaw down here, like the the pants were like coming undone at the ankle zips. So, I had already cut the tag off. I could have just returned them if I didn't cut the tag off. But I was like, well, I'm stuck with them. Let me try and get some money back. This is another bins piece. I thought the shirt was cool. Another thing I do when I get stuff at the bins, it's like I'm so open to taking offers. Like I think I listed this for 25 and I accepted a $16 offer. And I didn't have it that long. Like when did I list this? I listed it March. Okay, I had it for a little bit actually. It's like a little over 2 months. It's like 16. I don't know. Like I'd rather just pay up and get good inventory that people want. Like I don't know. Like profit $10 to $15 on a piece of crap, or profit $10 to $15 on a good in-demand item that I had to spend a little bit more on. I don't know. It feels better selling the expensive stuff. That's how I feel. These crazy shirts, these are so annoying to look up since the brand's Crazy Shirts and you're trying to not see the shirts. Very annoying. But just know the crazy shirts shorts usually about $20. So I'm okay with picking those up for $5. So another bins piece, whatever. If I'm at the bins, I see Polo Ralph Lauren and there's no flaws, I'm usually picking it up, to be honest with you. Why did these sell for cheap? Is this? No, it's a men's. I don't know. I still like Cool. I don't know where these talks of like Cool going downhill came from. I don't know if it actually did and it like rebounded or what. But I've never hopped off the Cool train. I'm just a real cool guy. These polo shirts. I think, yeah. At least I made some money on the shipping, so that's probably why I accepted this offer. He just sold to the same guy. I don't know if I said that. Kodapack. Was there something wrong with this? Why is this $19? I don't know. Kodapaxi's a decent brand. They make a lot of those like real light trail bags. That's like I think that's kind of like a sleeper item, like very lightweight backpacks that you can still fit into like the clothing inventory bags. I love doing that. I just sold one of those today for like 30. I think it was $37 plus shipping. So super nice, and it cost me like $4. So this is funny. This came out of my closet. Just a funny graphic tee. At some point, this was listed in my store, and it got marked down to like $6. I was like, that is criminal. So I took it down. I redid the listing, gave it this much like more appealing cover photo. So then it sold for $19 plus shipping. That's cool. Sims as a brand, I think Sims is going down a little bit, which is unfortunate. I really like Sims. I think if you find the Pearl Snap like fishing shirts, they're better than this. But this is just a really basic vintage button-up shirt. Nothing special. Was there something wrong with this one? There was. Okay. So if you don't know, this collar style, it's called a blade collar. During the summertime, these go nuts. Like the sell-through's absurd, and you can sell really boring ones that look just like this for like 30 to $40. I just sold a Tiger Woods one for 47, so really cool. I don't remember getting this. Rails is a brand. You have to be careful on Rails. I don't know why this happens, but down here somewhere, let's see if I can find it. Y'all know how there's like buttons on these cuffs here? Right here. Whatever that little piece is I'm hovering on, like the fabric on Rails is like weak at that spot for some reason. I found multiple shirts where like the fabric just next to that is all like shredded and ripped up. I don't know why. So every time I find a Rails shirt, I'm checking like those spots on the sleeves. So Bum Equipment, this is a brand that is going up in value. Used to be not as great. And like this I feel like is just a not very appealing shirt. They make a lot cooler stuff than this, but this one still sold for $21, so I'll take that. Basic Nike. Anytime I have a flesh pony on a Polo Ralph Lauren, I make sure to put that in the title. It feels like it does actually help. I also make sure to if it has this QR code tag, I'm making sure to like get a photo of it so they can scan it for themselves and see what it is on the website. So you'll notice I have interlock in the title. I think that's just like a type of weave. I got that keyword from scanning this QR code, and it's just like a word they use in the title of the shirt on the Polo website, so I put it in the title. You'll notice this is a 2XL tall, so anytime there's like a big funky size like that, usually adds a little bit of value, so that's what I'm picking that up for. This brand, I found a couple of these all at the same time, and I think I sold one of the other shirts for like 40, maybe more. So if you see this Rainbow Rules, like try and look it up. It can be okay, I think, but I can tell you the quality is not that good. So I think a lot of them are not going to sell for much, but I have sold at least one for decent money, I think. Jane Barnes, this brand I don't hear people talk about. I don't find it a ton, but every now and then when I do decide to go through like the long sleeve button ups, I do find it sometimes. You're really looking for like the textured ones. A lot of these shirts will have some sort of texture to it, so that's what I want because I really want that keyword in my titles. So this isn't like super thick texturing, but it does have a little bit of a texture to it. So I didn't even put it in the title. I just sat here and talked about how I wanted to have texture in the title. Oh, wow. I do that every time. Oh my goodness. Cool pants, it is. So not all the pants have this style tag in there, but always check, see if that's there, and then hopefully it's also in the pocket. Good luck. Seven Diamonds. Let's see. Not a great brand, but some good stuff. Their shirts, what are they called? I think it's called 4-Way Stretch. The Seven Diamonds 4-Way Stretch shirts can be okay as well. So, got some J. Crew. These are super thick, flannel lined. A very like military vibe going on here. So, didn't sell for a ton though. $26. These track pants, if you find like Y2K or vintage white track pants, very good. You should get them. These ones had some issues. They were like yellowed all over the place, so a little ugly. These came from the bins, so that's the type of condition they were in. It wasn't great, but ooh, burp. Okay, this is a super sleeper model of Nike shorts. I love when I find these. I can even get these at Plato's Closet when they're asking like $12-14. So don't remember how much I paid for this pair, but I'm always just checking the style code down here. It's always behind the care tag, material tag, whatever. These are Line Trail shorts. Look for this logo, Nike Trail. This model, the Flex Stride Trail running short, I took an offer for 30, but I think I have sold these as high as 37. So pretty good stuff. What was wrong with this? Is it just cotton? Oh, it's viscose. Was something wrong with this? I don't think so. I guess this pattern just wasn't as desirable as I expected it to be. If you find these camp like loop collar shirts like this, I think obviously there's like some specific patterns they make that are crazy. But if you're talking about just like solid colors, I think that dark blue and black are the best colors to find. I listed a dark blue one not too long ago, and it sold within like 15 minutes for $80. So that's what you want. Polo Ralph Lauren, this like patchwork, like light plaid is called Madras. Good keyword to put in there. It's very like summery thing. So yeah, that stands out on the rack. If that's in the store, you're gonna see it. Yoshigi, meh. Sleeper, Prana pants, size 00. Apparently that's smaller than a normal 0. That's crazy. Still sold these for $32, and they sold quick. See, listed them on June 30th, sold on July 5th. Crazy. Crazy. Even crazier, I got these online. Got these in an auction. So I was super happy to see. I think this actually paid for the whole lot that it was included in. So super nice to see them like sell that fast and actually for kind of decent money. So style code on Prana stuff under same spot, always going to be underneath the material tag, whatever. So moving on. Boom. I had this for a little while, but every now and then, if I find a Madewell piece that looks interesting, I'll look it up. They do have style codes in here somewhere. Yeah. So if it looks interesting, I'll look it up. But a lot of the Madewell stuff doesn't do very well, so it has to like stand out to me in some way. So, and this being like a chore coat, like cropped fit style, yeah, I was like, that's kind of like on trend. I'll look it up. So $30 for that. I was so disappointed in this one. Like new attacks Dixon, I was so excited when I found it. What I didn't realize is that it was a women's shirt. It was in the men's section, so I got tricked a little bit. But I should have known because buttons are on the left side. So $32. If you're obviously buttons on the left side, huge giveaway. But also the Dixon shirts, the women's one have like the extra like they cut in, and there's like an extra seam from that. So you tell right here where the pattern's a little different, they put an extra seam there, so I can kind of like pull in the fabric a little bit. I love these sweaters. I thought this one was gonna sell for more. I mean, $35, still okay. I'll take it. But like, I think that's beautiful, and it's got like a linen blend too. Vintage Izod Club cable knit, or is it not cable knit? I don't think it is. Photos are a little dark. Should turn up the light there. Anyways, let's go move on. Cotopaxi. This is that brand I was talking about earlier. This is a not. I mean, it's a trail bag, I guess. Whatever. I find a lot of these new with tags, but with like a company logo, and they still sell just fine with the company logo. So don't let that scare you away. Still look it up. Burberry. Yeah, Burberry's gonna sell. You already know. Oh, okay. I think it's on this one. All right, Polo. Got this online as well. What did I pay for this? I think I have less than $15 into this piece, like shipping included, to my door. Bought it online. That is awesome. I cannot believe the price that I got this. This came with another shirt as well, but $45, and I believe it sold the same day, July 1st. July 1st. Mwah. I love it. Cool. Polo. There's something wrong with this one, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. A very boring shirt, but you know, just having this featherweight twill thing on here gives it like some other like special perk to it. It's an XL tall. I love when like a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt is just solid white or solid black, because that can be useful for so many settings. Someone might have bought this for, I'm gonna guess, like for work, like maybe like a waiter or something. Just very basic, very useful. It can be used in so many situations. Shirt, $18. Some more online stuff. Holderness and Born. Don't ask where I bought this stuff online. I'm not going to tell you. Why would I tell you that? Because you can compete with me directly online. Like, I don't mind saying I got this at Goodwill. You're probably not going to come to my Goodwills, but can't tell you where I got the stuff online. Holderness and Born. New with tags. What are these? So I got a bunch of these. There might be some more in the sales, but $50 for that. I probably paid around $15-ish for that. So a lot of 10,000 shorts. So as I know I point this out all the time, but 10,000 shorts. On the side here, it's got these slits. So when you're flipping down the rack, if you see little slits in the side of the short, take a look. Make sure they're not from 10,000. Let's go find their logo on here. Usually it's on the back. Yeah, back leg. It's like this Call of Duty hit marker. If you played Call of Duty, you know what that is, of course. And then on the inside of one of the legs, it will have a bunch of the information. Sometimes that is completely worn out, so you might not see it. A very common flaw with these is the aglet tips will fall off, so check that if you care. And then check the stitching. Sometimes the stitching, where are we at? Yeah, like loose stitching there. That's the most common issues with these. So this was, what are we at? This was interesting. This is an away duffel bag. This brand, like, it doesn't look like much, but it sold pretty good. So I love looking through the bag section. It feels like free money. Brooks Brothers. I go through the blazers. Like, I look from the side. I'm mostly just looking for, like, see if I can see a linen blazer. If I recognize like the font or like the liner to be like maybe a Peter Millar blazer or like a Suit Supply blazer, I'll check. And then if I see any unstructured blazer, I'll check and see what it is. So this one, I see it's a Brooks Brothers unstructured. Where did I get the lightweight? I think I just put lightweight because it's very light. Anyways, here's the polo shirt. There it is. Nice dark blue. Size medium. Perfect. Silk cotton. It's not even a silk linen. Silk cotton, dark blue. Sold for $80. And look at this. Listed July 1st. Sold July 1st. Like, can't beat it. Oh, I love it. This was super cool. This is a Nike Tech Fleece hoodie, but it's got the, is this basketball or soccer? USA Soccer logo on it. It was a size small. Still sold fast for $75. I think I listed this for like $120. So there was a count for $125, I think. Someone offered me this $75, I think fairly early. I'm like I know that's a significant discount off my listing price, but it's hard to be mad with $75 for a jacket you paid like 17 or 18 bucks for. So like that's a good flip. I'll take it. Another good flip. I'm not completely done with shoes. I pick up shoes if they're good. So, but yeah, $80 for these. They were in really good condition. Let me show you the bottoms. Like there's some dirt, but like the tread is still there. So very good condition. So, tons of life left. These are. I was surprised at how much value these had, considering that they're a women's. Usually, women's shoes very hard for me to sell, but $80 for some women's running shoes, nice. This was is a disappointment, I'll say, because I expect this to be worth a lot more. If you look up Rawlings like leather bag at any point, like there's gonna be very high sold comps. So I listed this for like $250, I think, but just never got it to move. I probably declined an offer of at least like $100 at some point, and then it just eventually got marked down to the point I'm taking $80 for it. So I mean, Chase Brown. I'm gonna go check, see if that was the football player after this. That'd be cool. All right, super good brand. Cannot believe I found this new at Tags. I'm buying this if I see it used. I think this is actually the only time I've sold this brand. But Luca Filoni, if I see Made in Italy on any dress shirt, I'm probably gonna look it up. But this is new at Tags. I got this at a Uptown Cheapskate. I think it was like $15. But for new at Tags, Luca Filoni, I'm gonna take that every time. So I did have it for a little bit. Eventually, though, selling it, just a button-up dress shirt, $101. Crazy. Okay, I got a little bit of extra time. I'm going to tell you about something real quick. I went to everyone's least favorite thrift store. There was a Savers grand opening, and if you know anything about like thrift store grand openings, maybe you've seen like a Goodwill like grand opening video. The Goodwill ones are so good. There was a store in my area. They just closed down for like a month for a renovation. And I was expecting it to be good because they had to take all the racks out of the store. So all the clothes that were like there, they had to get rid of them all. And then when they they redid the floors, put the racks back. And obviously they had to fill it up with something. So I knew the racks were gonna be full of like new, like not shopped through clothes. So I went up there expecting it like to be good, but like they treated it like it was a grand opening, and they like juiced it. They like save good stuff from other stores, they send it to this store, so like they want you to find good stuff, so that you're like, you're associating like positive feelings with this store as you go back. And like they're intentionally pricing stuff cheaper than it normally would have been. Like I found like vintage concert tee. I spent like $500. Got Lucchese boots. Awesome. Loved it. So I expected this Savers grand opening to be really good. Savers is huge compared to this Goodwill. The Goodwill's tiny. It's like this massive Savers. Every single one I've been to is huge. So I drove like 45 minutes away to go to the Savers grand opening, and it was smaller than I expected. The men's clothing section was smaller than expected. The stuff was not good. For some reason, all the stuff was from Minnesota. Like it's all like Minnesota, like local sports teams. I don't know why they had the inventory brought in from Minnesota. There's like 3 Saver stores in our like general area in the St. Louis area. I don't know why they didn't just save some inventory from those stores and send it in. Like I don't know. It wasn't good. I was there for 3 hours, like shopping for 3 hours, and I bought 15 items for like $150. That was after I used a coupon. But so they give out like these donation coupons. Those come on a piece of paper. So I was able to scan that one. But they also like email you coupons, and then they have like a reward system. For some convenient reason, like the system where you use the email coupons or the rewards points like was not working. So I was also planning on using like a women's clothing 30% off email coupon, and then like one of my rewards coupons for another 20% off. But they're like, oh yeah, it's not working. Why? Like the employee was like, yeah, it's not working. It's not going to be working until after this weekend. I'm like, y'all knew you were going to be opening. Like, why y'all couldn't get this set up like in time? Very convenient, if you ask me. So couldn't even use my coupons I was planning. I had to put some stuff back because I was thinking I had like 30% off of it, but it was bad. And their prices were getting worse too. Like I'm going into Savers and I'm seeing things. I saw something priced at $40. I can't remember what it was, but it was insane. Like every piece of Lululemon, even if it's like a basic tee, is $20 now. So Savers is falling out of my good graces, but hopefully everyone else also hates it and they all stop shopping there, so there's no competition. So then I just get everything that's good. We'll see. Anyways, just wanted to rant. Like, the best part of a thrift store grand opening should not be the free tote bag. Like, this was legit, like, what I'm most happy about from the grand opening is a free bag I got. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. Bye.